Hi, I'm Van from STAT, and I'll be presenting some lessons I've learned from designing and redesigning UVLê pages. So, magpo-focus ako sa UVLê and certain tips and frameworks na na-develop ko from the past 3 semesters. Na-share ko na yun sa ILC. And because I only have limited time, hindi ko po ma-share lahat. So, namili ako ng ilang bagay lang. Yung UVLê page ko po pala ay naka-display sa labas. You can experiment on it. It's called Usapang Stat 125. And, okay, so my talk is entitled, Let's Talk About UVLê, because I want to talk about my initiative, which is called USAP. Now, USAP stands for UVLê Scholastic Assistance Page. It's just an idea I've been doing for 3 semesters now. And my goal really is just want to discover the full potential of LMS and to share it to my co-teachers and provide some design guidelines and quality assessment tool, which I'll be sharing, and construct UVLê pages for now for STAT courses. I call it Usapang Stat, that effectively supports student learning. It's really for my students. What's the inspiration behind USAP? USAP started out of a Facebook conversation with a friend, graduate of UP, who was then studying in Australian National University. Nag-post kasi ako sa Facebook tungkol sa Moodle. Sabi ko, this is one guide you can use when you're an UVLê user. Tapos nag-like siya, tapos sabi niya, naka-Moodle na ang UP, social, yan din gamit ng school ko dito sa Australia. And we entered UP 2009. And UVLê has been in Moodle since 2008. Diba? So hindi niya alam na Moodle pala yung ginamit namin. Hindi niya na-realize na yung ine-enjoy niyang Moodle sa Australian National University is the same platform na na-experience namin ng Stat 122, Stat 125. So napaisip ako. Sabi ko, we were not able to experience the full potential of UVLê when we were students. It's a sad reality. Karamihan talaga, unti na lang yung gumagamit sa teachers namin, hindi pa lahat ginagamit yung full potential nito. Ngayong teacher na ako, ang gusto kong mangyari, matuto. No? There's so much more to learn about UVLê. And for the past 3 semesters, ito na yung na-achieve ko with USAP. I started second semester 2014-2015. I intensified the role of UVLê and Stat 125, and I developed a satisfaction survey focusing on the student experience. Because it's at the end of the day, it's about student experience. Kung nahirapan silang gamitin yun, hindi nila gagamitin yun. So, by second semester, I developed what we call a use survey. It's UVLê Student Experience Survey. It has different components, and from there, may mga metrics ako, ano ba yung problema organization, is about notification, etc. And last semester, nag-open na ako ng Usapang Stat for 121, 125, and 135. And currently, yung meron akong 9 out of 10 na satisfaction rate is yung Stat 125 na sinishare ko dun sa labas. Okay? And yung naging malaking tulong talaga sa akin throughout this experience or learning process ay yung student feedback. In fact, pwede kong sabihin na for that 3 semesters, meron akong 80 persons na nagturo sa akin kung paano pagandahin yung UVLê ko. At yun yung estudyante ko. So, constant feedback, start, middle, and end of semester. And ito yung mga natutunan ko. Yung first ko natutunan is about organization. It always starts with the structure. Because if it's not intuitive, it's not discoverable, mahirap gawin. No? And most teachers do not realize na on their level, you can change that for your students. Yan nga lang nasa atin yung challenge. Okay? Through the use survey, my students helped me figure out better ways of organizing elements in the course page. Right? Yung common nilang reklamo ay ganito. No? Medyo magulo pa siya para sa akin. Parang there's a lot going on in a specific page and di pa ganun ko-organize. And nahihirapan sila hanapin. And yung nakita kong dahilan dyan ay, una, teachers usually don't edit the default layout of UVLê. No? Maraming hindi informed na pwede mong baguhin yan. Kasi kapag nanatili ka dyan at pinuno mo yan, maguguluhan ka. Or maguguluhan yung mga estudyante mo. Kasi naging listahan na lang siya ng iba't ibang bagay. Kung onti lang ilalagay mo, okay yan. So ngayon, nag-aral ako ng UVLê, nag-aral ako ng Moodle on my own. Katulad ni Sir Rainier, wala talagang mentor din sa STAT, unfortunately. And one of the first things I learned is the magic of tabs. No? So sabi ng Stat 125 ko, student, I like how organized the lessons are through tabs. So each tab, isang lesson, isang module. Within each module, may content, assessment, or small activity. And aside from that, nakakuha pa ako ng suggestions like, No, siguro yung lahat ng mga activities nakalagay na lang sa isang tab para madaling hanapin. So I have a separate tab for each module. May activity, merong content. At the same time, I utilize blocks like activities blocks para isang puntahan lang, may listahan ka na ng activities. And meron akong specialized block for exams and MPs. So nandun lahat. So yun, nagustuhan nila. And kumuha lang ako ng feedback, and what I've developed is a zoning strategy for a well-organized UVLê page. And yung zoning strategy ko involves 3 columns. The first one is about people and activities. So activities, sino yung top scorers sa quiz, sino yung online right now. And then yung gitna is main content, yung content, support, and assessment. And then yung dun sa third column, nandun yung events, para updated sila. And to even increase yung efficiency ng ganitong klaseng zoning strategy, para mas ma-realize ng estudyante ko na ganun yung design na yun. Within the page itself, meron akong course page guide na sinasabi ko, pumunta ka sa right side kung gusto mong makita yung activities, pumunta ka sa left side kung gusto mong tungkol sa events. And during our first meeting, tinidiscuss ko yan. Nagde-demo ako. Kasi one of the feedback ng students ko ay apparently, yung ibang students, gusto rin nila ng sarili nilang crash course about UVLê. And that I can provide. No? So yeah. No? So ngayon, very positive na yung thinking nila about UVLê. It helped me a lot in managing my activities and homeworks. And the UVLê page, may isa akong student, sabi niya, he or she, hindi ko na anonymous kasi, no? The UVLê page is more organized and accessible than emails. And some even say it's better than Facebook because nilalayo sila sa distraction. No? Kumbaga, UVLê na lang bubuksan ko, hindi na ako magbubukas sa ibang bagay. So this is my first lesson, organization. Nung maayos na yung organization, sabi ko, gawa na tayo ng iba, gawin natin mas interactive. So the second lesson is, how do I break this impression that UVLê is just a place to download the course requirements or notes? This is a comment from my students. Sabi ko, ito na yung impression ko nung estudyante ako. Ayokong ito pa rin impression nila sa UVLê. After nilang ma-experience yung UVLê sa akin. So what I did is to explore other materials. So I use games, online quizzes, and I teach a software course. So naggamit ko pa yung online quizzes for that software course. And videos for interactive learning support. And here are some examples. Right? I use, instead of an ordinary multiple choice question, who wants to be a millionaire type yung ginagawa ko. And meron siyang 50-50, call a friend, etc. Pero computer generated. And I also have this supplementary materials for probability courses. No? So mahirap, yung iba kasi iniisip nila na ito by lecture lang yan. Ang hirap kasi magturo ng proving or ng problem solving nang hindi mo kaharap yung estudyante mo. Well, I try to break that by saying you can use videos. And I also don't create my own videos. There are so many open educational resources out there. And I make an effort with my presentations. Yung goal ko palagi sa presentations ko, kahit PDF file lang yan, dapat parang comic book yan. Kasi not all the time, may video kang mahanap. So gusto ko, it's very visual. And it's like talking to your teacher kapag nakita mo siya. So yan, it's about coding and processes that is very well visualized. This is an example of a quiz. Hindi ko na siya na-blur, I'm so sorry. Perfect naman siya. So, yan. Yung question kanina about problem solving, what I do is to break it down into steps. So it's quite effective. And I do blended assessment. So it's partly online, but some parts I still check manually. No? So para meron ka pa rin check and balance, kumbaga. Yun. But it still makes checking and assessment and providing feedback much more efficient. And most of my students find this really helpful, yung mga ganitong platform. No? One said, I really appreciate all your efforts for activities, games, and the slides. This page is also very organized. Thank you for all the new ideas, sir. I've learned a lot. And I'm encouraged, diba? Nakaka-encourage kapag may magandang feedback. And one of my Stat 1-to-1 students, nung SEM na usually second takers, yung kumukuha, sabi niya, sobrang malaking tulong po yung video tutorials ng relationships ng mga distributions for the third long exam in understanding the big picture of the topic. So, this tool somehow allows my students to, sabi na rin kanina, to design their own learning path. And as far as my students' feedback is concerned, siya yung nakakatulong. So, through those activities, yung UVLê, it became more than a place to download course requirements and notes. And one even said, it's the best UVLê page that I've seen so far. I've never knew before Stat 125 that UVLê would be so amazing. Right? Lesson 3 is about being social. Right? Sabi kanina pwede gumamit ng forums. Pero nung gumamit ako ng forum, walang nagpo-post. So sabi ko, bakit kaya? No, na-realize ko na mahilig silang mag-send or consult through email. So anong difference ng email sa forum? No, na-realize ko na kapag email, hindi nila kailangan i-reveal yung sarili nila sa pag nagtatanong sila. While sa forum, marireveal na hindi nila alam yung tinatanong nila. So, ginawa ko, naghanap ko ng paraan to allow them to be anonymously posting dun sa forum. So, from forum, gumamit na ako ng advanced forum. And from there, pagka-announce ko na pwede na mag-post ng anonymous dun sa UVLê, meron na nag-post agad ng tanong. So, yun lang pala hinahanap nila. Somebody posted in the advanced forum a few days after the implementation. Right. And things became more interactive after this. Yun, oddly comforting the anonymous feature, super helpful the anonymous feature, etc. Right. From 0, meron ako yun 45 discussions, student-driven discussions. Discussions na hindi ako yung nagre-reply. Sila, nagre-reply na lang ako kapag may mali. Yan, may mali sa values mo, may sa line. Right? It's very interactive. And there are several more, like about grades, how it's privately uploaded, and how mobile learning to the mobile app helps students that are on the go. Pero again, wala na akong time, so I will go to the takeaways from my USAP experience. Yung first takeaway ko, medyo controversial, pero totoo naman siya eh. Technology does not make learning interactive. Huh? After all that, it does not make learning interactive. Yes, it does not. It's not about the tool. It's how we use it. That effective use of technology makes learning interactive. Hindi porket may UVLê ka na, interactive na mga bagay. Kung ginagamit mo lang UVLê to store files, edi wala kang diferensya sa gumagamit ng Google Drive. Diba? And that's what I want you to see na an LMS is a comprehensive tool. Okay? And one of my students even pointed out that I realized how an UVLê page being active can be helpful in studying. No, meron tong term na being active. Hindi lang kahit anong UVLê. It must be an actively designed UVLê. My second takeaway, as you can see, 3 semesters ko bago ko na-formalize yung mga framework na yun. No? That the learning experience involves trials and errors. No? Kailangan natin harapin na there are challenges na hindi tayo makukuha. And the correct mindset for this kind of adventure is for us to acknowledge na may hindi tayo alam at kailangan natin malaman yun. Pangalawa, para maging effective tayo para maging effective learner tayo, no? Kailangan natin humingi ng tulong sa iba. So, kilala yung pangalan ko sa help desk. Madami akong post. In fact, medyo OC ako in the sense na nililista ko lahat ng tickets ko sa help desk para alam ko kung ano yung babalikan ko. And I also encourage peer work, no? So sa start, medyo nahirapan ako kasi minsan nare-reject yung invitation ko na, "Ma'am, I can share this UVLê page with you." Sinasabi sa akin na, "No, I don't need it." So, yun. So, mahirap talaga kung yung teacher ay hindi siya open sa ganitong bagay. I would like to end this presentation with this line with this phrase from McG and Reyes. No? Sabi nila, for blended learning, the process of design is emphasized as one of redesign, implying that those involved in the design process, because we are designers when we implement technology integration, are willing and able to, one, see beyond what has been done. It's not just being open, but you have to see beyond what has been done in the traditional classroom. And the challenge really is to reconceptualize that to something that we can be, something that what can be done in multiple delivery modes. Sinabi ni kanina, the substitution part is really the challenging part. But once you've gone through that part, things will be easier and things will be more interactive and more fun for students. So with that, I would like to invite you to join ILC Diliman in this advocacy to upgrade to interactive. Thank you very much.